Salvete. In this first grammar video, we're going to be looking at cases, particularly the nominative case. When we say case, go ahead and use this worksheet that I've given you. When we say case, case refers to an inflection or a change in an ending of a word that shows how that word is used in the sentence. So a nominative case shows that it's the subject when it has a certain ending that is what we call the nominative. When it's accusative case, that's the term that refers to the object. So nominative is the doer, accusative is the object or the receiver. And we've talked about this during class. The name for these inflections, or that's the changes in the ending, like amicus, amicum, nominative and accusative, are called cases. And we have 5 main cases. In Latin, also there's the vocative. I'll talk about that too. So actually there's 6, and then if you want to be technical about it, you can even say there's more. But we're going to be going over the basics of the cases. This is a handout I used to give when I did more grammar translation type of approach, and I think it's a helpful sheet for us to go through. So let's take a look at the nominative case. So like in Latin, nomen means name. The nominative case it names the subject of the sentence. So we can say it is a subject. Okay, and an example would be, amicus ambulat. Okay, the friend walks, right? And amicus, the us in this case, shows that it's a subject. Another case that is very important and that you learned very early on in your Latin is the accusative case. And the accusative is the thing that is, I guess, accused, and the thing that receives an object. And we call that, in English grammar, we call it an object. But really a subject is like a doer, and an object is basically a receiver. And particularly the accusative is the direct object, the thing that directly is affected by the verb. So an example, right? We have amicus ambulat, the friend is walking, that is the subject. We could say something like puella, the girl, right? She's the subject. Amicum, and for some reason, grammar teachers always like to use hits for this thing, or you could do something else, but I like hits, let's be violent. Puella amicum pulsat, right? So now amicus, which was a subject there, is changed to amicum. It's an accusative. And different words in Latin are going to change their endings different ways, but the basic function of the nominative is doer, subject. The basic function of the accusative is an object or a receiver. Now, the accusative can be used in other ways as well. The accusative is used with a lot of prepositions in Latin. And some of these prepositions in particular are ad. Okay, ad means to. Well, ad plus the accusative, when you use ad, you always use the accusative case. Okay, so if you're going to go to a place, I'm going to go ad Italiam. Okay, ad Italiam. Then I have to put Italia, which the nominative is Italia, I have to put it in the accusative case. This is just the way that Latin does it. Ad Italiam. Okay. You could also use it with in. Now, in can be in a place, but when it's used with an accusative, it means into a place. There's motion towards. Okay. So if you go in latrinam, you're going into the bathroom. Okay. Licet mihi in latrinam ire. Is it permitted for me to go into the bathroom? And so that's also used with an accusative. In can be used in other ways. It can be in or into. So what we call this, if you want to call it in grammatical language, we call it motion towards, okay, motion towards. So the accusative can be used as an object, or it can be used as with odd or in, as motion towards something. Okay, and those are the two basic uses for the accusative. And we're going to stop there and do some of the other cases in the next episode.